Okay, go for it.
Hello folks, how's everybody doing today? She's cooling down here in Saskatchewan. Guess a few places in Canada have already had that dreaded white stuff coming down. It's supposed to cool down here all day today. Might be, this warm weather might be over. We've been enjoying some really nice fall weather. Yesterday was just a beautiful day out at SMF Field for the Prairie Football League's final there between Regina and the Hilltops. I got a video up there, a little bit long, but that's what I saw yesterday. It's just a beautiful day. Congratulations to the Regina Thunder. Man, they lost to them twice this year. That was their only two losses, Regina, and they paid it back and came into Hilltop's home field and took control. That's for sure, right from the get-go. And it's a classic example of taking control of the line of scrimmage and then winning the line of scrimmage and running the ball down the other team's throat. Yeah, they didn't do it with one back either, did it with two backs. And they must have made over, I would guess, 300 yards just in rushing alone. And the Hilltops, they just couldn't establish the line of scrimmage or much of a running game. Made a few nice passes, long passes, and some good quarterback runs, but other than that, it would have been a runaway if wouldn't have been so many missed field goals by Regina. Hit the post off too, but it just goes to show you, folks, if you can have a 1-2 running back combination, you can do a lot of damage. Always have fresh legs in there for blocking and running, and you know, if they can find room for Armstead and AJ on the lineup together, the Riders could do a lot of damage in these games coming up. This weekend was interesting games. Toronto, they're looking tough. I'm kind of picking them to come out of the East. Montreal, they looked absolutely horrible against BC. And I guess there's no quarterback controversy in BC anymore, unless Campbell's lost his mind. That Adams looked pretty damn good. He's really elusive in the backfield, and he's gonna cause a lot of problems whoever has to play him in the semifinals. That's for sure. Even Levi, he kept his job for next year for sure. I would think really played pretty well last half of the season, and maybe extend his paycheck another season. As far as Montreal, they had zero offense. Mind you, they didn't dress a few of their major guys. They didn't. Fletcher, for one, really good running back, excellent pass receiver out of the backfield. Who else? White, receiver. Lyons, DB, corner. Oh, they lost one guy during the game, Donovan. He's their right tackle, and he came off looking pretty gimped up. You could see the look on Moss's face. He was pretty concerned. You don't want to lose those guys. But for the rest, I don't know. They pretty well had all their other guys in there playing a lot of the downs. And for Jardo, he played the first half. looked average at best. And for this next games, boy, last game of the last week of the season, Roughriders are sitting in the catbird seat as far as I'm concerned. They play the far easier team. They play Calgary after Montreal plays, so they know exactly where they stand. And Winnipeg, they got to go into Montreal. And I don't believe Moss is gonna not dress his starting guys, because you gotta, even Cody said in the interview, he said, we gotta get wound up for playoffs and get hot for playoffs like they did last season. They just came up big in the last 3 games of the season. They look average at best too during the season. That's why I'm right now, the way teams are playing, I'm picking Toronto out of the East. They'll be dressing full bore, I believe, against Winnipeg. So Winnipeg's gonna have to go hard to try to win that game. And you never know, both teams, you don't want to lose anybody, but you got to play them. I'm pretty sure that unless one team gets away way up, or the other team's way down, one of the two, then they might rest some of these guys. Other than that, no way. I don't think so anyway. I wouldn't. You know, like, you'd rather have that rest to go into home field advantage for the final of the East or West. Well, that's already decided in the East. Toronto's got second place and Montreal's first. But Montreal, they say they got nothing to play for. My ass, they got to play for getting their team playing good going into the playoffs. Because right now they've lost the last 2 of their last 3, I believe. So I think we're in the catbird seat, boy. Come on. I predicted this way back before anybody was talking. I laughed. You know, I read way back Derek Taylor, our old announcer. He's in Winnipeg now. He's saying, oh, CFL, what poor planning. The last game of the year between Montreal and Winnipeg gonna have no meaning. Oh, Derek, how you feeling now? Gotta eat your words there big time. And I really laughed. That would really put a lot of the Bomber fans in their place, bragging like crazy how good they are. They haven't won anything yet. And I know they got a good club, but it all relies on Collaros as far as I'm concerned. You know, if they can get at Collaros like Toronto did, that's why I'm picking Toronto. They kept Collaros on his ass all game. Not much news in Riderville that I read anyway. I read that Bain had his surgery. Good luck with you, Sean. Hope you can come back strong next season. It's never easy after injuries. I know. I'm feeling all the spots where I had bad injuries, and they're all coming back to haunt me right now. I got this growing old, folks. It's not for the lighthearted. Yeah, both me and Rough Rider Gal seem to wake up with another sore spot. Yeah, it's growing old. It's not for the faint of heart. Anyway, can't complain too much about it. Boy, the wind is just howling here. There's not going to be much leaves left here. They'll be going in this wind. Look at that. Ooh. Rod, where are you going? Hey, come here. Come on. Yeah, you listen pretty good. Good boy. What do you think, Rod? Oh, yeah. No squirrels today so far, Rod. Oh, yeah, you did see one. That's about it. It'll be a short video. I'm just excited here. I hate having that week off, but we needed it, and Riders might really benefit from this, I'll tell you. It's pretty good timing. Like, hopefully we can get offensive. My wish list is an offensive lineman, so we can actually play 3 offensive linemen. I know we've been doing good with 3 Americans, and with Brammer going in there and Jones, you know, playing the guard spot, but you know, it's a sad situation for Americans up here because you know, like, they've got to have 7 Canadians on the starting roster. They can fool around with 1 designated American thing, but that's why I've always said, and that's why I like the CFL, is because if you have the 7 best Canadian position players, you got the best team, because it makes a hell of a difference. I'll continue on my walk here. One thing about being cooler, my breathing's a lot better when I don't overheat. And I overheat, my breath goes away. Still getting out every day. Old ride keeps me going. Every morning he's at my chair while I'm drinking my coffee and watching Sports Center. He's just right at the chair and staring me down, saying, "Dale, time to get out there and do some squirrel hunting." Anyway, that's about it for this video. Again, I'd like to thank everybody. Still got a lot of over 600 subscribers now. Unbelievable. Way more than I thought I'd ever get. And help me out. Tell your friends. Hit that, tell them to hit a subscribe button, even if they don't like me. Helps me out a lot. Doesn't cost nothing to be subscribed. That's why I like YouTube. I don't care about the commercials. I don't get the premium. I'm too cheap. I got lots to read while the commercial's on, watching a video, that's for sure. And I enjoy making them, and I hope to keep making them. As long as you people keep watching them and commenting, I'll keep this going. And even when it slows down after the season, I'll maybe talking about which ache I've got in my goddamn body. Yeah, oh well. That's enough for today. We'll talk to you later, and hope you have a good day and rest of the week, and really can't wait for this last weekend. Yeah, I can't believe that. You know, like I said, I predicted way back when we still had a chance for first. No one was even talking about it yet. But I said, hey, don't give up on there was a lot of puzzle pieces had to fit. They've all come into place. We just need 2 more pieces, folks. And the Riders are here in first place. Doesn't that sound good? Yes, sorry, oh, would I be laughing. Anyway, till next time, go Riders, go. Let's get first place.